Tarot said so. I should talk about self-awareness. Yes. Holy cow. That is a huge topic, and one of which I am not an expert, but I know somebody who is. Well, I don't know her. I know of her. I have her book, Dr. Tasha Eurich. I'll put everything in the description. She's an organizational psychologist, and and the author of Insight. And she talks about self-awareness and how there's an internal and an external aspect to self-awareness. So not only can we strive to be self-aware internally. Oof, okay, this is no wonder. Four of Swords. That's the contemplative. Take a rest. You've been working so hard, right? So self-awareness. Do we have self-awareness? What about self-awareness impacts our business? There's a lot of different things. How we run our business, how we procrastinate, how we don't delegate, or how our customers see us, how our associates, strategic alliances see us, customers, clients. I already said that, I think. Anyway, we're going to look at what the cards say for self-awareness. What can the cards tell us about self-awareness in our business? This is for the collective. If this applies to you, or if you glean any kind of insight, awesome. If not, sorry, will you please like and subscribe anyway? Let YouTube know that there are other business owners out there that like to use tarot for some insights to their business, because it can get stuffy sometimes. Also, the entertainment purposes only. No guarantees of any of this. This is just all for fun, with a way to glean insights. And so, speaking of insights, self-awareness in our business. What can you tell us about self-awareness in our business? Other cards popping. More swords. Decisions, and two sides to self-awareness. Is that upside down? There we go. Yeah, swords, truth, mental clarity, ego, thoughts, beliefs, how you manage conflict. All right, so let's see. Self-awareness, the spread is my Tarot Said So spread. 8 positions with 8 cards. And the first is the pulse. What is the current state of your business? Ooh, the Emperor. Control. You have all the answers, but do you? You have the authority in your business to have the control. But how do you handle when things seem out of control? Major Arcana out of the deck. So what's the block? What's holding you back? How can self-awareness assist you with your business? All right. The block, strength, another major arcana. I am not surprised, because self-awareness is just one of those like abstract concepts that you have to be curious and having the strength to know that sometimes you don't have all the control. Okay. Resource. What's your overlooked strength? Ooh, 4 of Wands. This is celebration and also family and reunion. This, to me, and again, because it's the resource position, utilizing resources in your business. I say that a lot in these readings because we aren't an island unto ourselves when it comes to running our business. We need help. You may not be a writer, but you love marketing. So you have a copywriter to help you with the marketing. You may not love being on camera, so you have a video coach to assist you with kind of moving that along as a possibility, even though you don't want to do it. I mean, there's just so many different things in our business that we can't do alone, and we have to seek help. We have to ask for help. This card to me is the card that says, you will have success asking for help. Okay. The customer is how the world sees you, which I love because this is self-awareness. So not only how do you think you behave and handle situations, but how do other people see you and how you handle situations. Anxiety. All right. So this is the 9 of Swords. Up at night, losing sleep at night, anxiety. This to me says that if you're not aware that self-awareness can drive things in your business and also drive you into drama, then the consequences are going to be difficult to cope with. Once there is awareness, that's why they say awareness is the first step. Once there is an awareness, then you can overcome whatever the challenge is, whatever the conflict is. Again, swords are about your ego and thoughts. You can change how you think about how you're going about with certain things in your business that you may not be having such luck at. All right, next is the strategy, where to focus your growth. Okay, so here we already have, just to do a recap so far, we already have how having control is really nice until something is out of control. The reason I feel the strength card is here is because it takes strength to admit, okay, I'm really not good at this, or I'm not handling this well, or how can I look at this differently to give me a little bit more of a positive perspective. And that's why this 4 of Wands also says to that, you have the strength to find the level of success you need to handle these changes, these conflicts. Otherwise, I'm up at night. Okay, so now we have the strategy, where to focus your strength. Knight of Pentacles. I love the Knight of Pentacles here because the Knight of Pentacles is the one that understands how a routine can give you confidence in how you're addressing things, and also to move forward with having a better perspective on how self-awareness can assist you in your business, and move away from those awake at night scenarios, because your self-awareness is going to be able to address how to address the conflict. Okay. The risk is, what do you need to shake up? What do you need to release to understand that self-awareness isn't going away? It is a part of who you are. It's part of who we are as humans and how humans interact with other humans. And when you own a business, you are interacting with other humans. Oh gosh, all the swords. 8 of Swords. Whew, okay, so this is the risk. This is understanding how you're the only one who could be holding yourself back. This is you understanding that you might be turning a blind eye to how you behave in certain scenarios, in certain aspects of your business that might lend to drama and the anxiety of the awake at night. But between strength and the Knight of Pentacles right next to each other, that tells me that once you get beyond the resistance of understanding that a simple shift of perspective, behavior, a new routine, a new meditation, writing down your goals, or conferring with a mentor or an advisor who understands how to overcome conflict or confrontation. You have the power to do this. You have to be the one to let yourself loose of this self-sabotage. Okay, next is the next chapter. Where are things headed? And this is more of a short term for you in your business with self-awareness. 6 of Pentacles. Now we're moving on a little bit here. Okay, This is a 6. This is the debt and charity card. This is where you have made progress in your business. You have built some success and financial success to be able to either afford something that can help with the shift in your mindset. Maybe it's just simply buying a book. Buy Dr. Eurich's book, Insight. Maybe it's spending the time to listen to a podcast about self-awareness. This is going to pay off by you investing in yourself to learn about this. And then the long-term legacy is where are you headed in your business with self-awareness now as a long-term, ongoing, work in progress kind of thing. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles, 6 and 7 next to each other. This is not only reap what you sow. This is also the ROI card for when I like reading on business. This is the return on investment. Taking the time now that you know that self-awareness is key in your business, you, with intention, you start planning for yourself to understand a little bit more about who you are, how you behave in your business, how you behave with other people in your business, and what success will come out of this. I love that 6 and 7 is next to each other. I don't love that 8 and 9 are here, but these are also indications that if you do nothing, this is just, if you just rely on the status quo, then you're just going to keep having to do this over and over and over again. But here the Knight is looking into the future of the possibilities of understanding that you invest in yourself, invest time in learning about this and how you can better handle the challenges in your business, then you're going to be able to enjoy all the successes that you reap from them. So I hope that was helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you have done any work on self-awareness, and also like and subscribe. Let YouTube know that maybe there are other business owners out there that like tarot readings for running their business. I think it's a fun and different kind of way to learn little things about how to make changes when change happens. So with that, we'll see you next time.